Yo! Welcome back to BluJuiceTV. It is so good to talk to y'all again. Listen, we are about to get into the things y'all already know. I ain't about to give y'all no fluff. We ain't gonna play no games. We're gonna get right to it. But first, I need y'all to go cover the basics. Please go do me a favor, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the page. And yeah, that's all I have. So let's get into the things. Alright, first let's get into JT and Lil Uzi Vert. They popped out at the Indiana versus Miami National Championship game looking real happy. Now, personally, I don't really see it for... I don't understand, or I don't comprehend, I don't get what it is that JT sees in Lil Uzi. Besides maybe the money. Like, he doesn't give grown man vibes. Like, he looks like a child, like a teenager. And even the way, like, his mannerisms, the way he acts, it's very much teen. Yeah, I can't even find other words. It just gives a kid. You know, and I don't understand it, but clearly she likes it. And at the end of the day, you know, that's all that matters. Like, your relationship is your relationship. And if that's what you like, maybe she likes the younger look. Maybe she likes the younger personality. Maybe him acting like a kid makes her feel younger than what she is. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's very odd. However, I am actually super happy for her because maybe it seems like, you know, she seems very giddy and happy when she's around him. And so even though we see him and we think he looks very youthful, maybe at home he treats her like really amazing to where she's able to even look past that. Like, I just don't get how any grown woman would be into somebody looking like a kid. But maybe it's the way that he treats her. Maybe it's the way that he holds her. The way that he's attentive. Like, I don't know. It's something. Something is being given that is overriding and overshadowing this extra euthanism. Euthanism is crazy. No. Something is it's overriding, like, his vibe. Like, he just gives, like, an immature child. And that's just what he gives to us. Maybe, like, behind closed doors, he's very mature, very suave, very manly. I don't know. But, you know, just from the outside looking in, I've never understood them two together. But I am here for it because it seems like they are both genuinely happy. And that's all that matters. Like, I'm all here for love. Like, I love love. And I'm happy that she found someone that seems to make her happy. Alright? That's all I have for that. I just seen their little picture posted and they just look so happy. And I was actually happy for them. Even though I don't understand them, I am happy for them. Alright, moving on. Alright, now let's switch gears. Lemon and DL Hughley. Now, y'all know Nicki Minaj and this whole Lemon situation that went down on Sunday or Monday night. I discussed it in my last video. But I had to cover this because Lemon and DL doggone Hughley are working my last nerves. Especially that DL Hughley. These people are so angry with Nicki and I do not know why. But every chance that they get to talk about that lady, they gladly take it. It's like they just be waiting for a chance to talk about her. They're obsessed. Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know. It's killing me. Wait, that's not the words. Y'all know the song. But yeah, like, Nicki probably like, why are y'all so obsessed? Every time I turn around, that I was about to say DL Ugly. That DL Hughley always got something to say with them big bags under his eyes. Man, forever hating on that woman. It's just very, it's a mess. But anyways, they were on IG Live, discussing Nicki Minaj. Not even talking about Trump, not talking about all of the thousands of other people who did commentary on the whole storming of the church. There were so many people who had different talk pieces, think pieces. Everybody was talking about it. But for some reason, they just honed in on Onika Tanya. Like, they try to act like they're unbothered by her. But clearly they aren't, because every time she says anything, she can say one word, and these people run to their computers, run to the internet, run to Twitter, run to IG, just so they can try to tear her down. Whew, what a bunch of cowardly men. Anyways, Don, get your prison suit ready, sir. You're going to jail. You're going to jail now. You're going to jail. Keep doing all that talking. You think it's cute right now. You keep attacking this lady. But once you're in that penitentiary, we'll see who has the last laugh. Clock that. Moving on. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan told People magazine she's finishing Act 3 and the album is dropping this year. She said she's been hiding out, staying focused, and just working on her craft. And on top of that, she also just opened up her own Popeyes franchise. Love that chicken from Popeye. Popeye. Yeah. Period. Meg is clearly in her work era. Music, business, everything. But the question is, are we the people excited for the music? Are y'all ready for the music? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Are y'all ready for the Meg 3 or Meg Act 3 album? What did she sell? I think she sold like 11,000 on the Act 2. I don't know for sure. I can't remember. Was that her or was that Doechie's numbers that I don't know. They all be selling so low. I be getting them all confused. But are y'all ready for this album? Me personally, I don't really listen to Meg. I think she makes horrid music. You know, and I'm just being real. Not because I don't like her like that, but I'm just being completely honest. Meg's old music when she first came out was fire. But I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's when she went to Rock Nation. I don't know. But it was like when she was with Carl and she first came out, Meg used to make some bops. Like, let's just be real. And then ever since she worked with Cardi B, it was like after that everything was trash. And I am not trying to blame Cardi B, but that's just when you think about it, it was like everything went downhill after that. But anyways, let me know what are y'all ready for the music? Are y'all excited about the fried chicken? Let me know in the comments.
Speaking of food, Megan Thee Stallion sure loves chicken from Popeyes. The Grammy winner opened her first ever Popeyes franchise. This one opening near 14th Street and Washington Avenue in Miami Beach. Take note, the singer, whose real name is Megan Pete, says the store will help philanthropic programs.
I feel like it's about just expanding, betting on yourself, being an entrepreneur, betting on the communities that you believe in. I know my team is going to just lead with kindness, amazing customer service, and just real hot girl stuff, you know?
She's also introducing a new combo called the Megan Meal, which includes a chicken sandwich, tenders, and some other sides. That sounds so good right now. She plans to open other stores across the country.
Moving on. All right, let's get into this NBA YoungBoy situation here. NBA YoungBoy slightly went viral today because of what he had to say about President Donald J. Trump. Now, what I'm interested in, actually not what I'm interested in because it's been almost a whole day. I don't see the outrage. I don't hear the outrage. I barely hear anything. You know, Shade Room, a few of the vlogs and blogs they posted about what he said, make America slime again, and he said that he's following anything and everything that Donald Trump does. He told his fans to follow everything Donald does. And I've seen a couple of people, you know, they posted about it, and it was quite funny because looking in the comments, everybody was like, heck, Donald pardoned him. he, you know, got him out of prison. I would be saying the same thing. Like, that literally was most of the comments in the shade room that I seen. Like, everybody was okay with it. And I'm just like, where's the outrage? I don't hear anything. I don't see all of the think pieces, a whole bunch of videos. I don't see people calling him a coon, people calling him a pick-me. I don't see any of it. Like, it's super quiet compared to how y'all treated Nicki Minaj. Like, it literally shows that y'all just want to hate this lady so bad, and y'all keep pushing this negative narrative and trying to make her seem like she's this villain when she does pretty much the same thing that most celebrities do. Most of these celebrities voted for Trump. And if they're not saying it, okay, let's not talk about the presidency. Let's talk about just other things. There's people that do way more worse things than y'all can say Nicki has ever done. And they never get the same. They never get the same pushback. Y'all never give them the same energy that y'all give Onika Tanya. But you know what? Thank God that he made that lady strong as heck. Because no matter what y'all try to give her, like, it's really demonic. It feels kind of demonic how, like, millions of people just all jump on this bandwagon and just follow each other to tear down one person. And when somebody else does what she does, it's never a big deal. But as soon as she does it, it's the end of the world. Y'all lose y'all minds. And it's really sad. Like, looking at this situation, I couldn't wait to get home from work, because I seen it and I was like, let me see if there's going to be outrage like it was with Nicki Minaj. Nope. None at all. I'm scrolling on Twitter and I don't even see anything about it. And when I do, like, it's like way far down. I'm like, so nobody's talking about this? Like, where's the TikTok videos? Where's, like, literally nothing. It's really sad. It really is. It's so funny how selective morals get depending on who's speaking. Y'all trash. Y'all need to check yourselves. Because the way y'all do that lady is horrible. And you're gonna reap what you sow. Alright, check out this clip.
Message, Make America Slime Again. Like, what does that title mean to you?
It mean, follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah.
What, in what way? Like,
in every way.
Well, you know, Trump pardoned you, got you off house arrest.
I don't know nothing about that.
What you mean? Did you ever speak to him about, like, did you ever have a...
No, nothing about that.
Right. Okay. But the album's name, Make America Slime Again. The tour is named Make America Slime Again.
It was, the name was like, it's just to enforce whatever Trump applying. That's it.
Have you ever met Trump?
Why do you keep thinking?
Because you got me thinking right now, why be like... Okay, all right, fair. But we at Slime Cry now. I have a message, Make America Slime Again. Like, what does that title mean to you?
It mean, follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah.
What, in what way? Like,
in every way.
Well, you know.
So NBA YoungBoy just said that Make America Slime Again means to follow everything that Trump is applying. So where you pro-black performatives at? Because all of y'all love an NBA YoungBoy caption. Y'all been running around saying Make America Slime Again and saying that he's not the same as Nicki Minaj. How is nobody outraged by this? Because he's literally been marketing Make America Slime Again to black people. Y'all the ones been eating it up. Y'all the ones been putting it in y'all captions. So I'm confused as to where the outrage is. The same could apply to Sexy Red. She said, make America sexy again. We holding people accountable, right? So why we not holding everybody accountable? Why is not everyone held to that standard? It's giving that y'all pick and choose. Because y'all use this man audios down on TikTok. Y'all remix it, trend it all fucking day. And a lot of you guys have actually given up money to him recently on his tour to see him live. So does accountability only work for people we don't like? Oh, and the same goes for 50 Cent because he's a full-on proud Trump supporter. He has literal pictures with Trump, and y'all say that y'all live for him. I can't. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. This is a
Moving on. All right, Stefan Diggs' ex reportedly dropped the paternity and child support lawsuit today after a DNA test confirmed he is the father. Now, people are in the comments like, why does she have to post that? Why is she saying that, why is she dropping the lawsuit? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Well, honestly, I believe that she only did this to show proof to y'all. Because y'all be overlooking any and everything when it comes to y'all faves. I remember, y'all in the comments, y'all were trying to make it seem like these women were just like some HLEs. Let's be real. Y'all sat on this internet acting like it was impossible for him to be the dad. And she had to prove it. She had to get proof to shut y'all up. Alright? Case closed. That man is the father. And if he's the father of this one, I'm sure he's the father of all the other ones. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about this Little Miss drama tour, child. Because there's literally two different conversations online. There's fans on Twitter who are stating that the tour is 90 through 99% sold out in most cities and pacing for 80 to 100 million, possibly breaking the female rap tour record with more dates to come. They always trying to break any record that Nicki has. They just gotta try to break it. But I guess that's what you gotta do when you're trying to be the best. I don't know why Cardi's trying to be the best, because the girl can't rap, she can't write, she can't do nothing. But I mean, y'all got her out here thinking she's a real rapper, so I guess she gotta reach for those levels and reach for those stars. But anyways, yeah, so there's two conversations. There's fans that are saying that it's almost sold out, and then there's reality. When you check Ticketmaster or any of the ticket sites any of the sites where you purchase tickets, that 90% sold out narrative isn't really matching up. It's not matching up at all, actually. Outside of the first show and the last 3 Canada dates, the sales are looking a little slower than what's being claimed. So we'll just have to sit back and see how this all plays out. The demand conversation and the ticket site conversation aren't fully lining up yet. Now, I do believe that the tickets can be sold out because ratchet people love Cardi. And if she makes those tickets, if she makes them cheap enough, they will purchase them and go because they're ratchet and they want to have a good old-fashioned ratchet time with all of their ratchet people. And Cardi is more of an influencer. People, they like her personality. They remember her from Love and Hip Hop. They like how unhinged she is. So I believe she will have people come. But I don't like the fact that they're lying and making it seem like the tour is sold out already. It's definitely not sold out. Her first show is on February the 11th, I believe. And that date actually isn't even sold out. So I'm just sick of all of these lies and fake narratives that everybody just be pushing online. I didn't know people made up so many things. And now I see why they do it, because people just fall for the okie doke all the time. No one never researches anything. No one ever looks into anything. You just scroll and you read and you believe. Sad world we live in. But yeah, so I get why they're doing this, because they can possibly make people believe that the show is in demand, which will possibly cause people to be like, hey, let me go get my ticket, everybody else is going, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do, and unfortunately the people fall for it every time. But according to Ticketmaster and the other sites, no, the shows are not sold out. They're actually not even close to being sold out. So that's that. But we'll keep our eyes on things and see how it actually turns out closer to the dates of the show. Alright, moving on. Alright, next let's talk about Charlamagne. So Charlamagne was on his show today, The Breakfast Club, or as some call it, The Bias Club. And he was stating that there is no longer a big three. He said when it was time to engage, only 2 of the people did. And one clearly came out on top. And according to Charlamagne, that one person was Kendrick Lamar. Alright, and after that, Akademiks actually covered the Breakfast Club interview, and he agreed. He agreed with Charlamagne and said the only way J. Cole could even save face at this point is to diss both Drake and Kendrick. And honestly, I agree. I didn't at first, because I'm like, why everybody got a beef? But then when you think about hip-hop and what hip-hop is, like, this is rap. Rap is a sport. J. Cole, he jumped in at the beginning, and then he backed out. And I'm not sure if he was scared. I don't know what it was. He backed out, and it just made him look cowardly. He looked like a coward. I just feel like he should have just stood 10 toes down, and just kept it competitive. Win, lose, or draw. He should have just kept it competitive and fun. Because this is what the culture is built on. And so for him to jump in and then back out, it made him look sometimes. He shouldn't have ever even said anything if he was going to jump in and then jump out. Because it just made him look like a punk. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I agree. I like all 3 of them. But at this point, I don't know if there's a big 3. I just don't. And people can say Drake lost, but at least Drake, he got in there and he tried and he did what he did. I mean, some people feel like he won, but I don't know. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts on it? Do you feel like J. Cole is still a part of the big 3? Do you feel like Kendrick Lamar won? Do you feel like he beat Drake? Or do you feel like Drake came out on top? Leave me a comment. Let me know what are your thoughts. And check out these clips.
As Kendrick said, there's no big 3, it's just Big Me. Now, if you just want to be technical and say who have been the best of the...
I agree, man. I agree. And y'all Cole fans, I see y'all in my DMs. I don't care what y'all saying, man. Y'all favorite rapper is a loser. I'm sorry. I'm going to always say that. He a loser when it comes to competing. He's scared of my favorite rapper, Drake, and he's scared of the other nigga, Kendrick. He's scared of both of them. Like, he not like that. He's a nigga that's not like that. He like to punch down. He want to punch below his weight class. He not like that at all. So, I'm going to hold that against him forever. Like, Loki, the only way he could save himself, and even then, we going to look at him like, nigga, you ain't really one that small. He got to come out dissing Drake and Kendrick right now. If he come out firing at both of them and say, pussy, I'll deal with both of y'all at the same time. I respect him, but I don't think they would respond to him. They'd be like, nigga, you a goof. You ducked it the first time.
Alright, next let's talk about Mark Lamont Hill and Joe Budden. They both hopped on their podcast to trash Nicki Minaj, but somehow had nothing to say about Don Lemon barging into a church, disrupting a Sunday service, scaring families, and filming it for views. Y'all, like, what's going on with our world? Why are we so backwards? Like, this man and these people came into that church like an angry mob, yelling, screaming, being threatening. I mean, if you look at the pictures and the videos, there's pictures of little kids crying and holding on to their parents and stuff because they were such an angry mob. Like, imagine you're at your church worshiping, and we're in a climate already where people run in churches, people run in supermarkets, people run in different places all the time doing mass shootings and stuff like that. So you're in your church worshiping, and all of a sudden the doors burst open with this angry mob of people coming in, yelling, getting in your faces. It just don't make no sense. And for this whole entire world to overlook that disgusting act, to overlook that because they hate this woman by the name of Nicki Minaj so much is crazy to me. It is absolutely insane. What happened to our morals? Specifically, like black people, because we used to have morals. We respected God. We respected the house of God. So I just don't understand. I don't know where that went. And it's really sad. And I guess maybe it's Bible prophecy. I don't know. Because people are just on some weird timing now. Like, people are literally not talking about that disgusting behavior, but they're coming on here attacking Nicki Minaj for having common sense. Like, what did she say wrong? And not only even just the church thing. In this video that I'm going to show y'all, Mark Lamont Hill and all of them are really trying to like hone in on this cocksucker comment. And saying that it was homophobic. Saying all of these different things. And so I went online and I wanted to look up the word cocksucker and the meaning of it all. Because honestly, I didn't think it was a homophobic word. But, you know, I'm getting on here and I'm talking to you guys. So I wanted to make sure that I had the accurate information. So I went and looked it up. Cocksucker. Here is the meaning, y'all. A cocksucker is generally used to insult a man, indicating that he is contemptible, despicable, or worthless. It says that it is commonly used as a general intense insult for someone viewed as annoying, incompetent, or untrustworthy. Sounds like she used it in the right context to me. Because, yeah, Don was very annoying that day, very incompetent, and very untrustworthy because he tried to sit there and lie like he didn't know they was going to that church, forgetting that he had already made a video stating that he knew where they were going and that it was a surprise. Surprise, surprise. Period. Also, if y'all do just want to try your best to hang on to this homophobe thing, please remember that cocksuckers come in many shapes, different sizes, and assortments. Not only are gay men cocksuckers, but women, heterosexual women, are cocksuckers as well. So, I don't know how that's a homophobic word when there's several people who do it. I don't get why it would be considered homophobic. But I really think y'all just want to hate on Nicki even more. And so y'all just try to find anything, which ends up making you look ridiculous. Like, all of y'all just look like a whole bunch of followers. One person said it, and then y'all just all ran with it. Homophobic slur. Yeah, TMZ shared it. They said a homophobic slur, and y'all just ran for the hills. Everybody shouting it from the mountaintops. Crazy. Y'all are literally crazy. What a joke. Anyways, we gotta get on up out of here. Listen, remember, everything in this video is for educational purposes. Why do I keep saying that? It's for entertainment purposes, and it's all alleged. Alright, and listen, do me a favor, go comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe to the page. And yeah, until next time, y'all stay peaceful, stay vibey, stay all of the things. I'll talk to y'all soon. Deuces.